Elliott, and I'm the president of Community Housing Network. I wanted to talk today about the role that nonprofits play in our community. I know many people, especially at this time of year, are getting a lot of messages from nonprofits about supporting our work and our mission. And here's one of the things that I want you to know about nonprofits. Nonprofits are an integral part of our community. Nonprofits employ about 10% of our workforce in this whole country. And I can't tell you, we are part of every facet of life in providing not just for the social safety net like Community Housing Network does, but nonprofits are hospitals, nonprofits are churches and spiritual institutions, providing care across every different area of life. And individual donors are important for us to be able to continue to make the impact in the community, to employ this large part of our workforce and be part of this economy. And last year in 2022, individual donors provided over $319 billion. Yes, that is $319 billion with a B, dollars in charitable giving. And that was all from individual donors and across the United States. And that's why I am here today talking to you. I want you to understand that while we are able to receive government grants and foundation grants that help us to provide a substantial part of the services and the funding that we get to be able to house the thousands of families that we house, provide the thousands and quite honestly millions of dollars of rental assistance that we've been able to provide over the last 3 years during the pandemic, it is really the individual donors that make a difference. It is the individual donors that help us fill in the gaps and help us meet and fill in our core support. And what do I mean by core support? Core support is everything that the government doesn't help us pay for. It is everything that the foundations don't help us with. It is funding that helps to fill in the gap to pay for the increased cost of insurance. It is the increased cost for making sure that our staff have livable wages. It is the increased cost of everything. I don't know about you, but inflation has hit, I'm sure, your household, and it's hit our household here at Community Housing Network too. And core support helps us be able to help the households that are most in need be able to fill in their gaps too. So it is security deposit. It is an Uber Lyft. It is helping somebody get their car fixed so that they can get to work, so that they can pay their rent. It is being able to buy groceries for somebody when they have just gotten to housing and they've been homeless for the last 3 years. It is also helping us to, quite honestly, buy cybersecurity insurance. It is all of these things that help us be able to deliver these services and to be able to make an impact in our community. And we can't do this without the individual donors. And so as we're closing out this year, and I'm really hoping that you will consider giving a gift to Community Housing Network in whatever way that you feel would be generous and kind, because we are able to do this work because of you and because of the community that puts its faith in us, so that we are able to make a difference in so many people's lives. And just as an example, there was an old lady that during the pandemic, her and her husband both got COVID. They both ended up in the hospital. He unfortunately passed away. She was released from the hospital, came out, she had been in the hospital for over a month, came out, was in arrears with her rent. She had never paid a bill in her life. She didn't know what to do. Her landlord put her in contact with us, and we were able to work with her, get her connected to other resources within the elder care community to help her, but we were also able to figure out how to help her apply for the assistance, and we were able to pay for her rent and pay for her arrears, pay for her forward rent while she was finding a place that would be more appropriate for her to live. She didn't have any family in the area and she needed that assistance. And it's because of your support we were able to go that extra 10 miles with her. And we needed to go those extra 10 miles. And there are stories like that every day that show up at our doorstep. So please consider giving, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. And thank you.